Hello friends, in today's video we'll be watching some maths topics for Sainik School 6th standard entrance examination. So we all know that there will be a chapter called as simplification, and in this simplification you have addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and most importantly they are going to ask fractions. For the first time fractions will be introduced in the classes of 6th standard students. So they ask many questions from fractions. We'll be watching in series. In series, this is the first lecture in mathematics for Sainik School examination 6th standard entry. Next, a very important chapter, HCF and LCM. And after HCF and LCM, you have power, surds and indices. Power, surds and indices. So sometimes a tougher question is asked here in power, surds and indices. So today our motto is to understand what is this power, surds and indices chapter. Then you have an interesting chapter called as ratio and proportion, and after ratio and proportion you have geometrical shapes, and geometrical shapes you have to find the area of perimeter or something like that with the help of a diagram. So every time there will be a diagram given in the exam, and you need to find the total length of this or the perimeter of this kind of diagram. So let us today understand what is powers, surds and indices. There are basic formulas that all the students should keep in mind. Now what is meant by base and what is meant by power? These are the two things. Now here imagine if I write x and if I write something 2, if I write x, if I write to the power of 5. So this x is called as the base and this 2 is called as the power. Okay, this x is called as the base and this 5 here it is called as the power. So first thing we have to keep this in mind. Variables could be a, b, c, d, e till z. It can be anything, or in higher classes we'll be watching we can use alpha, beta, gamma, etc. This is not there for Sainik School. It is only we have only from a to z, so the things becomes easy. And then here this chapter will be also helpful in algebra. The algebra for the 6th standard students, it's very easy. Just multiply 6x into 7xy or something like that, and then find the answer. This is 42x square y. Now the question is why this x square comes. Students, those who are in 5th or 6th, they don't understand x into x. How come this becomes x square? Why can't it becomes 2x? So that's the motto of our today's class. So I hope that you have understood what is power and base. Now list of some important formulas. Here. And the first formula is a to the power of m into a to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m plus n. Now second formula, a to the power of m divided by a to the power of m n is equal to a to the power of m minus n. Now this division, sometimes in question they may give you like this also, a to the power of m divided by a to the power of n. The answer remains the same, m minus n. Next, third, a to the power of m, now this is bracket, to the power of n, this becomes a to the power of m into n. And then you have the fourth one, this is a to the power a by b to the power of m. So this becomes a to the power of m divided by b to the power of m, And the last one, very important, most of the time we don't give importance to this, but this is something that you have to keep in mind. Now a to the power of minus m, this can be written as 1 by a to the power of m. So remember, whenever the power is in negative, you can make it positive by writing 1 by a to the power of m. Now certain examples to make our concepts strong, and then we'll go on with the problems. Now formula 1, example number 1. For example, the base is same. Always you have to keep in mind the base is same. Now this is 2 to the power of 5 into 2 to the power of 2. So here you can see the base is same, 2 and 2 base is same, but the power is 5 and 2. So using the first formula, I can just add the power. So this becomes 5 plus 2. This is 2 to the power of 7. Okay, so it is like this. Next, there is a to the power of m. This is, imagine 5 to the power of 7 divided by 5 to the power of 3. So what happens if the base is same and it is in the division form? This becomes 5 to the power of 7 minus 3. This is 5 to the power of 4. And now in exam you have to be careful whether they have given 5 to the power of 4 or whether they have given the final value of 5 to the power of 4. Next, example number 3, and here you have suppose 11 to the power of 3 to the power of 10. So what you can do is that according to property you have to multiply, that is 11 to the power of 3 into 10, this is 11 to the power of 30. So this is the answer. And the last here, second last fourth one, this is 7 to the power of 3. Imagine 7 by 2 to the power of 3, this is a whole bracket. This can also be written as 7 to the power of 3 and 2 to the power of 3. And now here this is a to the power of minus m, or you can say imagine 5 to the power of minus 5. Imagine if it is like this. If I want to write this power in positive, I will write 1 by 5 to the power of 5. 1 by 5 to the power of 5. This is the answer. So this is how the chapter goes on. And now imagine a few more examples from the same formulas. So unless and until you are not thorough with this, you cannot solve algebra perfectly. So this is the base, power sets and indices. So let me give you some homework questions on it. Okay, let me give you just try these homework questions and you can just comment in the comment section. Let me check whether you are getting the right answers. So here imagine 5 to the power of 5 into 5 to the power of 3 into 5 to the power of 2 into 5 to the power of 1. Find out the answer for this. Next you have 11 to the power of 3 divided by 11 to the power of 2. What is the answer? Next here you have 7 to the power of 2 to the power of 3 to the power of 5 and to the power of 7. Find out the answer for this question. Next you have a by b to the power of m, or you can say 5, this is again 7 to the power of 11. Find out the answer. And now if I say if this is written as 11 to the power of minus 11, find out the answer for all these things. So if you have any doubt, you can just WhatsApp us on 7598486430. You can just WhatsApp on this number and we will get back to you. Any clearance, any doubt you have, we will just help you out on this number. We are from Bangalore Defense Academy. See you next time. Thank you. Jai Hind.